Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Solomon Grundy action figure. This is the Collect and Connect figure for wave number 3, which contains 5 base figures and 2 variants. Now when I normally do these peeks into the Collect and Connect figure, I usually have the first part of the video with all of the parts laid out and where they, which figure they came from. But Solomon Grundy came from Wave 3, and I was not collecting DC Universe Classics at the time, and I had missed most of the figures. So when I finally got into DC Universe Classics, the figures for Wave 3 were pretty expensive, and or hard to find. Not too expensive, but I should say really hard to find. And I found this particular Solomon Grundy at my local comic and toy convention just a few weeks ago during the Labor Day holiday. And this was my only opportunity to actually get a completed figure. So I went ahead and bought this figure. The vendor that sold it to me originally wanted $40 for the figure, but since I was buying another toy with this particular figure here, I only ended up paying $30. He gave me a bit of a discount. So I have Solomon Grundy here in completed form. But we'll go ahead and show you what parts came with which figures, and starting with Sinestro, he came with the right leg, and Deathstroke contained the right arm of Solomon Grundy. Nightwing had the head and torso, Robin had the left arm, and Green Lantern had the left leg. Now I do have a couple figures from this wave. I have Nightwing here. You can see Solomon Grundy's head and torso there. And I also have the Deathstroke, but I don't have these 3 figures. And these guys are not easy to find, and I don't expect to find them during my toy hauls. So to get the Solomon Grundy completed is really cool. What I've actually done is I got the Green Lantern reissue, and if I can find a Robin reissue, that's even hard to find, I don't know. And Sinestro here, I think he's coming out in the Green Lantern Classics line, or a reissue of him. So the priority of finding the rest of the figures in this wave is not very high right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at Solomon Grundy here, and as with all of my peeks into the Collect and Connect figures, I always do a size comparison with my Wave 6 Superman, just to see how big this guy is. And lining up side by side, you can see that Solomon Grundy is pretty big. He's actually, I think, taller than Metallo. So this is a big zombie, zombie supervillain. And taking a look at this guy's very detailed. I really like this figure, and I'm glad I found him. Starting with the head sculpt here, it's very neat, very nice. The video screen is not picking it up. Hopefully the final video will pick it up. But his hair has a mix of dark gray and white, or medium gray and white on there, and it's nicely sculpted hair, especially right here at the front, going over his forehead. It's got a tufts of hair actually coming outwards, and it's really neat. It just shows you the mess of hair that he has there, and he's got that menacing grimace there on his face. It's really cool. And I don't know if the video is picking this up as well, but this figure is very well painted with the weathering, and because he's a zombie, he probably came out of the ground. He's got dirt and grime on here, and when I first saw this figure at the convention, the paint is so good that I really couldn't tell what was real dust and what was painted dirt on here. And the painted dirt on here is very well done. And for a while, I thought it was real dirt. And I thought it's just not a well taken care of figure, but it's actually just painted. It's just dry brushed very, very well. It's just very nice on here. Yeah, you can see all the tatters in his clothes here, and I don't know. He must have grown, or just maybe being in the ground for so long, the pants here just worn away. I don't know, but either that or he's grown since coming out of the ground. And he's got these boots, which are very neat. The laces are detailed on here. It's very, very nice, and more dirt weathering here. Very cool. More dirt weathering there as well. Now let me just check. I just want to, maybe somebody actually painted it. I don't know. Let me just. No, it's actually well done on here as well. So this is not a custom job. Nobody actually repainted this figure, because if you look over here, he's got some weathering on that one too. So it looks like Mattel just did a really good job with the paint on this guy, and you can see his shirt underneath. You can see some of the details, some of the brownish paint over the green. Very neat on there. You get button details. This is just a very nice figure. The only misses I have is it's a bit of a gap in the arm here. You can see part of the green from the shirt here, but that's forgivable. That's not too bad. I really don't mind that too much. And just this little bit of a looser joint here at the ankle. It actually moves well. It's got a little bit, it's a little loose on there. So, but other than that, this is a very nice collect and connect figure. But going over the articulation of this guy, his head goes up and down, and goes all the way around, and it does go up and down, mostly down on here to look at his foes, I guess. But to get his head straight up, it's kind of looks a little loose. But if you really push it up to get the hair caught onto the collar here, you can have his head straight out. So that's not too bad. The arms do go all the way around. They do go out and in. Not the elbows, but the arms rotate at the bicep, and they do bend at the elbow. And his hand rotates in the forearm underneath his tattered jacket there. His torso bends down and up just a little bit. It looks like you can actually bend it more, but there's some resistance that I don't want to risk breaking there. His waist goes all the way around. He has the standard DC Universe Classics leg at the hip, so it goes up, down, to the back, and out to the side. And his thighs here swivel just a little bit. They're very, very stiff, and I don't want to risk breaking that either. So, but they do move, I think, potentially all the way around, but I don't want to try. The knees do bend, and the feet bend up and down, and do move from side to side. So, overall, very lucky to find this figure complete. And I'm just very happy to have found him. I don't know how much he goes for now, but I think he was originally a higher priced figure. So I don't know if the $30 I paid for this figure is overpaid or not. I think he's just about right, or if not, or a good deal. So, but I do recommend either putting one together or actually purchasing a Solomon Grundy, because this is a very nice figure. So, but this is my casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Solomon Grundy Collect and Connect figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.